everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Renee Flemings and welcome to this video. Today we'll be reviewing Beauty Bakerie Foundation. Now if you're ready to see how this ends up, stay tuned. Alright, we're back. Now, this is how the product looks, and you can open it up and look at your foundation and pull it down here to use. This foundation is in the shade 07, and the claims that this foundation has, well, first of all, it has 30 shades, so good job for that. And it looks like it has a good range from light, there's some pinks, there's some nudes. Good range in there. Now this foundation claimed to be medium to full coverage, demi-matte smoothing finish, buildable and blendable, silicone base, creamy and lightweight texture, won't clog your pores, smudge proof, infused with vitamin E, vegan, cruelty free, paraben free and sulfate free. Wow. I don't think I've used a foundation that was paraben free and sulfate free. I've used foundations that are vegan and cruelty free, but this one actually has vitamin E in it, so it's good for your skin, and it says it's smudge proof. We're gonna try that out on my shirt. We'll see how smudge proof it is. Now my eyebrows are already done. I am already primed. I use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and my Pore Professional primer by Benefit. And now I'm gonna use my beauty blender and put this foundation on and see how it looks. That right there is 3 pumps. It's already sliding down. Let's try it out. I'm trying to blend it, and it's blotchy. It's blotchy here, here. Maybe it's a primer. Maybe I should only use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Let me take this off. All right, I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna start all over again. I'm only gonna use the primer water because since it's matte, maybe using a poreless primer doesn't help. All right, so we're back to the beginning. I'm only gonna spray the Photo Finish Primer Water on my face. And I use the primer water to help with my dry spots so the foundation won't stick to it. I'm not gonna use my Pore Professional Primer. All right, I'm all dry now. Well, it dries up really fast. So let's start this over again.
Two 2,000 years later.
you see this spot right here? I don't understand. I've been pounding my face, but it's just not. It's just missing this whole spot right here. And you could see over here on my cheeks. Now they said this was blendable. Now it covers up the middle but not around. I don't understand. And it's not even my dry spots reacting to this, because my dry areas are here on my eyebrows, here on my nose. These don't really get dry because it's already breaking up. You guys can see that dark spot right here. I'm gonna give this one more chance. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna really moisturize my face, like really moisturize my face. All right, so this is the third try. Now, the first time I used my Smashbox photo. So I don't like to just give products bad reviews. I like to try them out first and see how they work with different options. And if nothing works, then the product just isn't that good for me. So the third try, I did try the MAC Prime and Prep Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. This is what it looks like. It's a cream consistency. I am all moisturized out everywhere, even on my neck. Let's try this again. And this time I'm gonna apply with a brush. I'm gonna put it in the brush and then put it on my face. And then blending it out. So it's a really matte consistency, so if you have dry skin, you really need to moisturize before putting this on. And if you have oily skin, it would work, but I have oily skin, but as long as you moisturize before putting this on, it should work. But I wonder why it wasn't like, I don't know.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
As you guys can see, the third time worked. I moisturized and it was able to glide on really easily, but you just have to move fast so it doesn't dry too fast, because look at my hand. That is matte. That is like crackly matte. So with this foundation, it's really matte. You have to work fast and you have to moisturize. Definitely moisturize. Even if you're oily and dry, because I'm combination and I still had to moisturize. So, yeah. Other than that, it looks good. It looks just like your skin. Really, it does. So I'm gonna finish my face off camera and I'll let you know more about what I think about this foundation. I decided to do a pink eye look because I'm wearing a pink shirt, and then a glossy lip. Anyway, about this foundation. Now let's really get down to the nitty-gritty. Now, this is what it says. This is medium to full coverage. Yes, it is medium to kind of full. I feel like it's in the middle of light and medium to the middle of medium and full. I don't think it's actually full coverage, because I know full coverage because I'm a full coverage kind of girl. I don't think it's full. I feel like it's in the middle from light to medium to in the middle to medium and full, if that makes sense. Demi matte smoothing finish. Yes, it is a smoothing finish once you find out what primer to use, which is just base moisturizer. Now I'm gonna spend a couple hours to see if I get too oily, because I did use a moisturizer. Because I'm so oily, I usually use like a poreless primer, but we'll see how that worked out. And I didn't use the primer water, so it's not sticking to the dry spots that I have, which is a plus for me. It's buildable and blendable after you use a moisturizer. Like you guys saw, it took me three different things for it not to, stick to just, I don't know what it was doing in my cheek, but it was not working. Silicone based cream and lightweight texture. It is lightweight. I don't feel like I'm wearing foundation. The only thing I feel on my face is my lashes and my lip gloss, so I really can't tell that I'm wearing foundation, which is good. I like that. I like a full coverage, but not to feel full coverage and not to be cakey. That's what I like. Smudge proof. Now let's see about that. I'm gonna put it, of course I'm not gonna smudge it because I do have powder on, but I didn't put a lot. And this is what it looks like. Put it on my forehead without taking out my highlight. This is it right here. There's nothing on my shirt. So yes, there was nothing on my shirt. So yes, you can lean on to your boyfriend without putting makeup all over his shirt. Just don't like smudge it in there, you know? It does say smudge proof, but it's not coming off my hand. The product that I had on my hand, it's not coming off. So by itself, the foundation by itself is smudge proof. You need, because it dries down, like it goes into each crevices of the wrinkles on my hand. Infused with vitamin E. Well, I can't tell you that it is infused with vitamin E. I guess I have to trust it to know that it's really infused with vitamin E. And they said that it's vegan, cruelty-free, paraben, and sulfate-free. So there is a tip here that I didn't see. It says baking tips if dry. Prep your face by massaging a few drops of Wake and Bake hydrating face oil into clean skin and let it absorb. Give it a shake before you cake. Working in sections, apply a few drops of cake mix foundation to the center of your face and blend it outwards. Gently tap in the foundation, stippling, not rubbing, to avoid not so sweet streaks. Brighten and conceal with our cake face concealer, applying one side at a time. So they do recommend a face oil if you're dry. And I don't have any face oils because I get oily. So a moisturizer work also. So I didn't see that, so that was my bad. I should have kept reading. You know, when you do your research, it really works out for you. So it does work with a moisturizer, and they recommend their Wake and Bake Hydration Face Oil. If you have a face oil, you can use it. I've never tried their hydration face oil, but a moisturizer worked for me. So concealers that dry down fast are Tarte. Well, from the fastest dry to the least fastest driest is the Tarte, then the Maybelline, then the LA Girl Pro. I love using the LA Girl Pro, but sometimes it could just stay in one position and can really be hard to blend out, especially with a matte foundation. So I would recommend the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer because it's kind of like a water base. It doesn't dry down so matte. So with this matte foundation and this concealer together, it worked amazing. When I was blending it out, I was like, wow, like it's just smooth and it glides in my face. This does that already, but with this, it worked really well. Because I did try the Tarte first and it was just like, it wasn't moving with it because they were both matte. But then when I tried the NYX, it was just gliding on with it. So I really appreciate that. So I do think the Beauty Bakerie foundation with the NYX concealer, they do really well together. Right now it is 2011. You guys can see it. So I'll check back with you guys later in about 5 or 6 hours. I'll try to do 8 hours and see how long this foundation lasts. It is currently 2. So yes, I am going to try to find a better combination for dry skin with this foundation. Yes, I would recommend it. What they say is right. The claims that they made are true, but it's just mostly for oily skin. And I don't think I saw anything in there that said if it was oily combination or dry, but they did give tips on dry skin. And this has been 6 hours and this is how my face looks. And I'm just ready to take it off. It is too oily for me. So thank you guys for watching. I will keep updating you guys on this, and I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this video, and remember, you are beautiful with or without makeup.